Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are doing another unboxing. If this is your first time here, my name is Nika, aka Astrologyslore. I'm so glad that you're here. And to everyone that is returning to this channel, welcome in. I want to send love to you personally and thank you for being here. And if you're on Patreon, you will be getting this unboxing early. Anyone that's interested in Patreon, please check out the link in the description box. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, that information will also be found below. So I'm super excited about unboxing this particular tarot deck because this is called the Akashic Tarot. Now, I first want to start out by shouting out my dear friend Urshia for gifting me this beautiful tarot deck. She actually gifted this to me back in July for my birthday, Cancer season. And Urshia, I will go ahead and link her information below. She is a Reiki master and she's a beautiful goddess, my dear friend. I'm going to be leaving her information below so that you guys can follow her on TikTok and other social media platforms so that you can support her as well. So let's dive into this. Now, the first thing that I immediately noticed was that this is a Hay House Publishing. And I know quite a bit about Hay House. I have quite a few tarot decks through Hay House Publishing here. So shout out to them. Now, if you're curious to know how much this deck retails for, it retails for $24.99. My friend did actually get this tarot deck from Amazon. Okay, so I will be linking this deck in the description box as well. If you wish to purchase under my affiliate link, you can, but you don't have to. You can also find it on Amazon. So yes, super excited. Now, for those of you that don't know what Akashic Tarot is, the word Akashic, just to break it down, Akashic Records is basically your past life, and it's not just human life. It's all life forms, energy, thoughts, thought patterns, events, everything. It's almost like, I like to call it a celestial DNA because it transcends human activity. It transcends human life. So very beautiful, way beyond human lifetimes. Everyone has an Akashic Records. And I say often, both on this platform and others, that we are simply beings having a human experience. We are not humans having a spiritual experience. You're more than just human. We are in what we call an avatar, right? So I deeply believe that, which is why I'm so excited about this particular tarot deck. Now, I do want to shout out the authors of this tarot deck. That's Sharon Ann Klingler and Sandra Ann Taylor. Now, I have a couple of oracle decks from Sandra Ann Taylor, so that's not my first time actually seeing that name come across. And I love the packaging. Now, this did come in plastic. I took it off. I haven't opened this deck outside of that, though, so I haven't broken the seal on it. You know, I wanted to wait until we can unbox it together. It is a 62 card deck and guidebook. So it's the standard tarot deck has 78. So already off the bat, we have less cards here. So this is really interesting. You know what's interesting too is I thought this might have been an oracle deck, but it says the Akashic Tarot. So let's just have a look. Please excuse my congestion. I'm a little winded. I love the color schemes. The box is beautiful. Let's read a little bit together. I do want to shout out the designers of the cover. So it says, find the answers you seek, attract your greatest love, uncover mystical histories and unknown futures. The Akashic Tarot is an astoundingly accurate tool for predicting the future, unveiling hidden insights, and unleashing new powers. This unique 62 card deck can transport you to the Great Hall of Records to help you discover the unknown. It can also reveal ancient and new talents, unexpected victories, imminent rendezvous, unmet allies, and the steps to untold prosperity. The Akashic Tarot is designed to access the profound energy and unlimited information that make up the Akashic Records, which are great fields of wisdom and power that transcend time and space and are immediately available to all. With each card, you can connect with the powerful Akashic force and open to the psychic currents that are always flowing between you and the Akashic realm. This deck will help you connect with your spirit guides, ascended masters, angels, and loved ones in spirit. With the turn of a card, you can enter the Akashic world. Ooh. All right. So the cover design is by Nick C. Welch. The cover art is by Sherry Polk, printed in China. All right. So shout out to everyone that actually had a hand in the creation of this deck. So we do have a guidebook here. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Of course, you see Hay House Inc. Shout out to them. And so what's so interesting is Sharon Ann Klingler and Sarah Ann Taylor, they have many books that they came out with. You know, I wanted to say that I've seen Sandra Ann Taylor's name featured on, Energy Oracle cards. I was going to say, I know her personally to have created another tarot deck or another Oracle deck. So very beautiful work here. Sharon Ann Klingler, this is a list of her books and many things that she has published here. If you're interested in knowing more about Hay House, that website is www.hayhouse.com. I didn't realize that this wasn't focusing properly. There we go. Okay. Looking at the contents. So it looks like, based off of this tarot deck, this is not an oracle, this is tarot. We have the major and minor arcana. It's a little different in this particular deck. I don't think that I would recommend this to a beginner, someone who's learning how to read tarot. If you're a seasoned tarot reader, then this may be a perfect deck for you. Okay, and I like how it breaks down the minor arcana. So we have the Suit of Scrolls, the Suit of Roses, the Suit of Forces, and the Suit of Keys. So we see that even with the court cards, which are typically cups, pentacles, wands, and swords, that this is something different. So it's going to be really interesting to tap into this. I'm excited. Wow. Okay. We have Introduction to the Akashic World. What else do we have? Opening the records through the Akashic Tarot. Just kind of scrolling through a little bit. I'm going to see, I just want to know what each minor arcana is. So looks like the Suit of Roses is, I'm just using context clues that this could be the Cups energy because it talks about relationships, emotions, family, all that. Emotions deals with cups. Suit of Scrolls reflects the world of mind, communication, and study. So Suit of Scrolls, I do believe, is Swords energy. I could be wrong, but based off of what I'm reading. The Suit of Keys, values, wealth, success. That's Pentacles. And then the Suit of Forces, energy, consciousness, natural law. That could be Wands. Okay, so, that's what I'm getting from this, guys. I think that is so interesting. All right. So we're not going to read through the guidebook, of course. I'm curious to go through the actual cards and see what we have here. I am going to go ahead and break this seal officially. There we go. Beautiful design. Very beautiful. All right. Let's flip this over. Okay. Okay, we got the Oracle of Delphi or Delphi. I think this is Delphi, but don't quote me. Now, the number 1, you know, I feel like this may go in the order of the major arcana. So if we're going in order, it would be the Fool card and then so on and so forth. So there is no number 0 from the look of this, which I think is interesting. Okay, so let's just go through this a little bit. The Akashic Library. You know, this puts me in the mind of the High Priestess energy because of the wisdom. We have birth. Okay. I think the images are really beautiful. Now, I will also say, here's some positives about this beautiful deck. I love the colors, and I love how thick the cards are. Okay, the cards are thick, which signifies that this card stock is of good quality. I love the design on the cards. As I said earlier, I love the packaging of the cards. We got the Divine Physician, Fated Meeting, Archangel Raphael. I love that they have the archangels. Okay, they got Archangel Raphael, Michael. Now, if there's one critique that I do have of this particular tarot deck, and I may need to save this critique for later. Oh, we got the Buddha Prepares. My only critique is I would have loved to have seen diversity with this particular tarot deck. That would have been really exciting to be able to see myself through these cards. So that is the one critique that I do have. I wish that there was more diversity in terms of the imagery here. Because for someone like myself, I love to see myself through a tarot deck, right? And Akashic records are very ancient records here. So, you know, that would have been really nice. But that doesn't take away from the beauty of the cards here, right? Well, there's a person of color. Okay. Beautiful illustrations, though. Very beautiful illustrations. Diversity. You know what's crazy? I mentioned diversity and then look. Diversity. Wow. Maybe that's my spiritual team talking to me like, hey, don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss it yet. Be open. Be open-minded, right? Queen of Scrolls. King of Scrolls. One of Roses, Two of Roses. You know, I think I said earlier that the roses represented water. It may just be fire. I don't know. Because to me, water, if it was really water, it would have been blue. And this is red. So this may very well be fire energy. And then the forces may be blue or maybe cups energy. I'm going to explore that more as we go. But okay. So you see with this beautiful imagery that this is what we have, okay? We got the King and Queen of Forces. Now, you know what? I'm going to take back what I said about diversity because, okay, we got the Architect. So let me not say that, honey, because I see myself in this. Let me see that. Okay, let me zoom in on the melanin here. That just got me excited. I take back my critique that it wasn't too diverse. Maybe I should just, you know, scroll through more, right? So overall, I've enjoyed this tarot deck. I want to thank you if you stayed to the very end of this, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Please make sure to get the Akashic Tarot now.